the Flop Sweat Podcast.
And we're back.
Hello, guys. We're back.
How's it going?
I'm great. I mean, we saw each other today.
Yeah, I was kind of asking
yeah.
the listeners.
I want to get to the point where it's like we don't see each other in the day, and then we just do the podcast at night. And
Yeah,
it's
and like the first
right.
words we say to each other
We're like, hey, welcome back.
are as we... That'll be hard because we have to set up sometimes.
Right. But it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for joining us again.
This is the Flop Sweat Podcast.
Flop Sweat Podcast.
I'm Keegan Manning.
I'm Devin Gatto. And this is episode what? 4?
This is 3.
This is episode 3, guys.
This is our third one, but well, it's our 4th if you include our failed wisdom teeth.
Right. So I guess our third official just chinned my mic.
Fist away.
Chips ahoy.
That's actually our first sponsor. No.
Yeah. We want to get to the sponsor page.
Yeah.
Not yet, but please, if you really like these videos and you find that they mean something to you and you feel that they change you in some way, drop a like button.
And if they do, like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. If you like these videos, it's like, I mean,
I hope our podcast.
yeah, I hope we're
changes
likable. I
people.
hope not in a bad way, of course. Changes people to crime after that story I told.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, we just hope it's a good podcast. Yeah,
It'll be great.
it will. All right. Well, I think we did the introduction. I'm Devin Gatto.
I think we can wrap it up for the introduction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's it.
Cool.
All right. I guess I'll see you guys next week.
I
I wish it was that short. It's just
no.
a PSA.
Yeah.
No, but
If we're big, we could do it.
oh yeah, and we would get 1 million views.
Do you ever think about like if we were to like really blow up, like this is like thinking way out of the box.
Right.
I'm not getting it. I'm not saying we're gonna.
No, we're not getting ahead of
But
ourselves.
we're
and
dreamers. We can
yeah,
think big. But,
exactly.
like, what if we got like a huge fan base in like a random country?
Yeah, people in like Poland love us.
Really weird. Really hitting off with the
Yeah.
Polish.
I mean,
audience.
the Polish community, they're fucking loving it. We do a whole tour in Poland. It's just really disgusting there. We hate it.
Krakow.
Some guy mugs us on our scooters.
We're touring in Kazakhstan. Buy tickets.
We're going to be back in the Ukraine this November.
That'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool.
I mean,
I would tell people to like stop supporting Russia there.
2 whiteys doing some.
2 whiteys and their tighties.
2 whiteys and their tighties doing comedy in war-torn countries. That's the dream.
Oh my god. We just get kidnapped by ISIS.
And then ISIS is like, okay, these guys are kind of funny.
You know what? I think I kind of like them. Let's put some guns in their hands. Let's see what they can do.
All right, these guys are chill.
You know what? Fuck it.
You know what? Give them their tongues back.
You guys, did you ice their hands? That was a bad joke.
Ice their hands.
Yeah, because if you cut your hand off, you know, if they cut her, that doesn't matter.
Give them ice packs.
Okay.
Anyway, what's new?
Not much.
We
were talking about the Batman. We're so
yes.
excited for that. We were just talking about movies and like,
dude,
because all the theaters are shut down.
all the theaters are closed. All of the Regal cinemas and
Cine Bistros
and all the Cinebistros are closed. That's what's really devastating.
all the Beauty and the Bistros.
Beauty and the Bistros.
I want to make themed restaurants after Disney movies.
Like an animated short. That'd be so gross.
Just so bad.
Like
vampire restaurants.
I know, what's the sausage party?
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
That'd be funny. Seth Rogen comes like once a month.
But yeah, the Batman.
Yeah, the Batman. We're so excited.
But did the Batman get pushed back?
It did. Most everything did.
So did Dune.
So did Dune. So did
French Dispatch.
No Time to Die.
Eh,
I'm very excited for that.
me too.
But Billie Eilish is doing everything for it.
Yes, dude.
She's starring in it. She's directing it. She's producing it. She's composing for it.
She's the
She's
Bond girl.
fucking for it.
No, she's not.
No.
She works for what she gets.
Yeah. Sure.
That's William Eyelash.
That's William J. Buttlicker.
I'm Bill F. Buttlicker.
My father built this country.
My family built this country, by the way. That's the best scene. Yeah, the Batman's coming out. Our Pat's going to kill it.
It looks, I think, and look, no disrespect, Nolan. No disrespect.
Mr. Christopher.
If you're listening to this by some chance, if you're on a plane and this happens to pop on, don't get mad
I
at
don't know
us.
how it
would. Yeah,
would.
they just air this on planes. This is like, ugh. I'll put it on the...
Delta Flyers.
Welcome back.
So you're on the shittiest airline. No.
Yeah, South
We literally
Spirit
can't
Airlines.
stay on the fucking Batman topic.
Anyway,
It's
I think it, for me, I think, obviously I loved Heath Ledger as the Joker was just
right.
phenomenal. I mean, it's still one of the greatest performances ever. But I just think Paul Dano as the Riddler is going to be so good. Also, like, the fucking Nirvana, what do they got? Heart-shaped box, like, as the song for the trailer.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I don't know if the song's grown on me for the trailer, but at first I wasn't like,
no, I loved it. And I think it's because, like, it's so angsty, and that's how they made, like, the fucking eyeliner on Robert Pattinson, and, like, I love seeing that. Only because, like, you remember watching the Dark Knight series. Like, he puts on eyeliner, but you never see Bruce
Wayne just at his vanity, like,
it's like,
fuck,
out.
Where's my waterline?
Hey, Alfred, have you seen my mascara? But I think it's gonna be wonderful. I think it's gonna be so. I love the direction they're going in.
Yeah,
I
Matt
love
Reeves.
Yeah, the red and the black.
Yes.
We don't, you don't really see that.
I wonder if it's gonna get Oscar buzz because the Academy does not
right.
like superhero films.
Right.
And they only like superhero films when
Yeah.
superhero films like
Black
Panther scream in its face for attention because it
All
destroyed
black-
box office
right,
records.
right.
Yeah, all black
the
cast.
cast.
And also because the movie was great. But that and also Endgame
Right.
had huge records. But also like
But who cares? Like, look at I think The Dark Knight is one of the greatest films.
and The Dark Knight got no Oscar nominations except for Heath Ledger's
Right. Joker, which obviously, I mean,
Right.
yeah, he definitely does. Like, he was crazy good.
right. But not even like a best director.
No,
nomination.
nothing. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. The practical effects they use in The Dark Knight, it's just so gritty and real. But it just makes me sad to see that, like, big movies like Tenet, they just bombed at the box office.
Yeah, because it's in the middle of a
Right,
pandemic.
yeah. But I thought, like, enough, like, and it's so crazy because, like, people are willing to go party and, like, get COVID, but they're not willing to go support, like, art and go to the theater. They're like, oh, no, I want to go to let me go to the fucking beach.
Yeah, open up schools, but
Yeah.
the movie
Movie
theater
theater,
where
yeah.
you can, like,
Space yourselves
easily.
in a giant
I could
auditorium.
manage that.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, no. But I mean, I know that's not the reason they're closing. They're closing because there are no movies
Right.
that are being released in theaters.
Well, it's because, like, they're not going to make money. That's the thing. They
Yeah.
would be being released. I mean, Black Widow got pushed back. All these movies got pushed back.
Oh, yeah, isn't Florence Pugh in the new Black Widow?
Yes. And what's his name? Dave Harbour?
David Harbour.
Yeah.
He's incredible.
Yeah.
You know what
He's going to
I'm excited for just because I think it'd be funny to go in theaters and like laugh is and I love this actress so much. But seeing Kristen Wiig play a villain in
Wonder Woman. And she turns into like a giant leopard.
Yeah.
Like, Barbara, what have you done?
There was a huge cardboard cutout of her at Walmart.
Yes. She
was
looks
like-
so funny. I was like, ooh.
But she just has so many funny SNL characters. I don't know, but maybe that's a bad thing about being a comedian is because I love when a comedian makes the jump from comedy to doing darker stuff or more serious stuff,
yes.
whether it's Jordan Peele doing...
And sometimes you don't take them serious and you don't give them a chance.
John Krasinski, directing A Quiet Place.
Oh my God.
Or...
Fucking Steve Carell doing Foxcatcher.
Exactly.
Jonah Hill doing The Wolf of Wall Street and
they can do
Moneyball. Yeah, they can all do it.
But it's...
And even James Franco. I mean, he's not really a
Adam
comedian.
Sandler doing Uncut Gems. It's
And
usually...
have you seen Punch Drunk Love? That was Paul Thomas Anderson. He's so
is that
good.
Will Ferrell?
No.
What's the Will
I don't-
Ferrell doing?
That was
Drama.
he was in he played an alcoholic. I forgot the name of it though. It was a horrible movie.
Yeah.
But it was just cool seeing Will Ferrell do that.
Yeah.
Because it was just so out of character. But Yeah, I don't know. I'm so you know who I'm excited. Taika Waititi, he's a comedian.
Right.
He's doing the new Star Wars franchise, which I'm so excited for.
They're making more Star Wars movies?
Yeah, it's not going to be based off the sky. Like that's done, and thank God. They should have ended it with the prequels and the originals. They shouldn't have done the sequels. But no, he's gonna do a completely new franchise. It's gonna be amazing.
I think Taika Waititi's also making a...
He's doing Thor too. He revitalized that franchise too.
Damn, they're throwing a lot on his plate.
Right? But he's great. He's doing
He's
it
great.
all. He's amazing.
And
We were talking about the Force though. And if we had the Force, how we would like abuse it.
yeah,
We would like
because you used the Force on me, and you like, put your arm out and did that, but you did it like quick, where you're like, and I'm like, if you did that, I wouldn't be like
yeah.
I would just be like, but then
Hey, you okay, man?
it got me thinking, like, I would kind of like do the Force if I had the Force. I would just kind of like, I mean, yeah, you can like lift somebody up and choke them,
right.
but if they're like eating,
I would
you
do
can
small,
just,
yeah.
yeah, you could prank. You'd be the
Yeah.
biggest prankster.
Or if like someone, your boss who you hate, is like walking with hot coffee, you just flip it on their like chest, like
And then you could play it off like, oh my god, are you okay? Like,
holy
let me go get you
shit,
napkins.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you need ice? Do you need aloe?
You're like, I think you're having heart palpitations. Like, nobody just chokes like that.
Just squeeze their
You
heart.
get your boss fired.
Just send your boss to the ceiling. No, but I would like trip people on the sidewalk, like force, knock their feet out from underneath them.
And also,
It's just
I mean, I'm sure Star Wars.
I would
nerds
not be
can-
a Jedi either. Fuck that. Following the order and like doing all those rules. No, I would want a lightsaber.
I would enjoy the flowy clothing.
Sure. And the robes and
Yeah.
some of the clout that comes with it. Because oh my god, you're a Jedi. But
The influence you have on social media.
media, pff, forget about it. You're the king of Coruscant.
Little droid pets you get.
They're not pets, asshole. Droids have rights. Yeah.
They have
yeah.
rights.
Droid rights. It's a new thing, new campaign.
Like R2D2 at the voting booth.
Beep boop, beep boop. Beep boop, boop. Vote for Biden. Beep boop, beep boop. Love Biden.
He's like super conservative.
Trump.
Beep boop boop boop. Beep boop. Pro-life.
Beep boop, beep boop. Guns. Yeah.
Beep boop boop boop. Don't take our guns away.
Um.
He wouldn't speak English, but yeah.
No. He speaks astromech
And Mandarin.
and Cantonese.
That'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool.
But confusing.
But yeah. Yeah, we would just abuse the Force.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you? Why would you? It's
do
so
you have
funny.
to have your arm fully extended and do a thing
I
with
think
your hand, or
so.
can you just like
Use your
do a little,
no.
like-
You can use your mind. Be like,
just lower your eyebrows? I hate that
Yeah.
look. Don't do that look ever again.
but that's one of the. We're both watching The Boys. Shout out The Boys
The
on
Boys
Amazon
is
Prime.
So fucking
it's
good.
so good.
I told you this. I haven't been hooked on a TV show,
Yeah.
and I will say you've.
I just got out of Game of Thrones.
Lucas put me on. I will give him credit for that. You really forced me to watch.
Yes, it's so good. But like that's how I I wouldn't be that crazy with my powers. Like if I had the Force or something like that, I wouldn't be like killing people. But I wouldn't join VOT. I would do my own thing, be my own superhero. I don't want rules. I'm a fucking god.
Also, I would maybe. I mean, I guess they would know you're a soup since you're born. But I get. Well, first of all, explain the
premise.
the premise of the show for people that don't watch.
Right. So basically, the show takes place in today. It takes place in the present day.
Yeah.
And is about superheroes. Like if the Earth had superheroes, and there's this company called VOT, and basically they hire the superheroes, they employ them, and what they do is they find crimes for them to fight. They
Videotape them.
Yeah, videotape them. Do all their PR. They make movies
It's
for
just a
them.
big
they
corporation
Yeah, it's a corporation.
for
Superheroes.
Real life
Superheroes.
what they call super abled
people.
And that's a cool term too, because
Right.
if superheroes were real,
Yeah, we wouldn't call them super. Yeah,
we would.
we
yeah,
they probably would.
maybe.
Yeah.
But also,
Wait, it is so hot. I gotta take this off.
okay, yeah, go.
This.
Hold on, I am so hot. Let me take this off.
Don't look, fans.
You don't know. Zoom in on him. Pan it in.
Catch him. Catch him in the act. I just gotta. We would have fans running. I just don't want the.
Damn.
Glutz.
And for our audio only listeners, Devin just got fully nude.
My dick is on the table. No, that is much better.
Speaking of fully nude, there's a superhero in The Boys named Translucent, and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
has like skin that he can
He's invisible.
he can become invisible,
Yeah.
but only if he's like fully
Fully
naked.
nude. Yeah.
Yeah, we won't give anything away if you guys
Right.
are gonna watch the show. It's incredible.
It's great. It's so good.
It's exactly what life would be like
Right.
if there were superheroes.
And it's about the boys are this group of like I guess
Boys,
boys, yeah, and one woman.
the boys and one woman. That should be the name of the show.
Every time they add a new person to the group.
Yeah. The lads and a lass.
3 lads, 1 lassie.
I'd still watch it.
Me too.
Also, I feel like I mean,
Want to join the group, lass?
the show is still incredible, but they could come up with a better title for the name.
Definitely.
Better title for the name. Better title.
Better title for the name. Better title.
Better title for the show.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's so good. It's
some of the character names are funny too.
my girlfriend Bree didn't want to watch it at first because she was like, I don't know, like this, like I'm not big into superheroes, and like I don't know, I like saw their costumes and their names, and like they kind of like seem cheesy. I'm like, that's
the point.
That's the point.
Yeah, it's the point.
Yeah.
It's over embellishing these people.
And it's these superheroes that are so corrupt and just they're like politicians, like only putting on a show when they're like in front of people, and yeah, you just see them behind the scenes.
Don't say that about politicians.
Okay, you're right. Every politician is true and genuine. And
Think about Pence. Think about Kamala. Are these not real people to you? Are they just?
Dude, I still haven't seen the vice presidential debate.
It is so fucking funny.
We should have.
Mike Pence keeps like calling the moderator by her name, like and he's like, "Listen, Susan." Yeah, I was
Susan.
I was doing this bit where it was like Mike Pence, and he just like admits his love for Susan. He's like, I know I'm married, Susan, but God damn it, I love you, girl. It's like, you look ravishing tonight, He's like, may I just say, Susan?
Right before I answer your question, I just want to say you are a heart stealer and a
You're
stunner.
a thief, Susan, because you robbed my heart, girl.
Mm.
Yeah, but
Mike Pence said that in the mic. Mm-mm-mm.
And you know, that's my 2 minutes, but I don't really give a shit.
Because I love you, Susan.
Because it only takes 2 minutes to change the world, Susan.
No, he doesn't give a shit.
Whoa, Mike, hey. No, I'm fine.
The fucking fly.
Don't fucking touch me. Yeah. The
For the people that didn't.
the fly like burrowing in his head. I thought it was like a tick. He was like turning his head. It was not leaving.
You know how weirdly analytical politics are, and of like likability and like what
Yeah.
certain actions will make you more or
Right.
less likable is. And this was my dad, very
Right.
pro-Trump, was talking about, and he was saying like it was almost rude that Kamala didn't tell him that he had a fly on his head, and it's like I feel like that would bring down her likability, that because she didn't. I was like,
That would bring up her likability.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I know, maybe it
Yeah.
would,
Maybe it
but,
would.
but also who gives a like? She's in the middle.
You think
of
that
a-
would get
most
people to like
important-
you more? Hey, Mike, there's a fly in your head.
He'd be like, "Don't interrupt me."
Yeah.
I'd be like, There's a bug
there's
on your head.
No, there isn't.
That'd be so funny. He's just in denial.
Yeah. And it's not like you could feel it and be like, oh, yeah, he's right there. Because,
What just landed on me? Yeah, he's not gonna.
but I just don't think he wanted to spread panic that there were bugs in the room. Just like
The
COVID.
place was bugged.
That they had government flies placed and stationed in the room. That wasn't any ordinary. That was a CIA fly.
I bet like there are real
Yeah.
educated people who legitimately believe that the fly was
Like
intentional,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it was
It was placed. Yeah. to like bring down it doesn't. It's so but that's the thing. Flies, they like decaying things. They like decay.
Yeah, they like pieces of shit.
Shit, yeah.
So what does that tell you?
Pence?
You're a piece of shit, Pence.
You're a walking, living, breathing piece of shit.
Did you see the tweet where it was like Mike Pence's real name is
Michael.
Mechanical Pencil or something?
That's so funny. Mechanical pencil.
I saw that. I said, ha 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 ha. Funny little tweet.
Political humor.
I said, like.
I said,
Retweet.
retweet.
I said, more jokes.
I said, I'm going to show my people this.
I showed it to my dad. He went,
I'm still voting for Trump.
I told my dad, I was like, Mike Pence is like in support of conversion therapy. Like an actual.
Yeah,
like,
he thinks it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
it's
an
a
evangelical.
pseudoscience.
Yeah, it is.
Turning. Yeah. And my dad was like, you don't think Mike Pence actually believes in conversion therapy, do you? I was like, why would he? Why would he support it and not
believe in it? Yeah. Support and belief are two different things, Keegan.
I was just like,
You can support something, but you don't have to believe it. Like, what is that? Come on, Ken. Ken?
We're not gonna get political.
We're not gonna get the polytits, but it's everywhere. There's no way we can't escape it. So we have to talk about it because it's funny. It's so funny right now.
I want little kids to be involved in politics.
I want little kids to have guns.
I want little libs and little repubs running around,
whooping ass, and canvassing.
Ripping Trump signs out of yards.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, God, what kind of people
I
would
know.
just
What kind of sick fucks would do that?
would just rip a Trump sign out of a yard?
Anyway, we're just trying to clean up the streets.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crime going around.
Also, there's not a lot of
blue wave, crime wave. It's happening.
Abigail Spanberger is a CIA operative.
She worked at Terror High. Yeah. Anyone who works for the CIA is an operative.
Yeah.
CIA operatives.
She's like, yeah.
Okay.
We were talking earlier about like political like attack ads.
So funny.
And they're just, I'm like, they don't take them nearly far enough.
No,
Yeah.
they don't.
Because there are also like, they can be petty. They can like.
Abigail Spanberger eats shit.
Abigail Spanberger. Oh, she's so great.
Oh, yeah. No. Waste your fucking vote on her.
Yeah. Like that's as creative as they can get is she worked at Terror High. She's hiding her radical record.
Like what? It could be like, we have footage. Also, like the amount of CGI, like you just need a little clip of her face and that is it. You can do anything with that.
They CGI'd her like
executing people, like beheading people with the Taliban.
Taliban?
The Autobahn. I love when people on the news like try to be politically correct and say things weird. It's like ISIL.
I haven't heard somebody say ISIL since
ISIL.
Yeah.
But yeah, enough about that. Neighborhoods. We have beef with some of the people in them.
Yes, we wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
So, Devin, you have
my
beef
neighbor
with your next door neighbor.
He's
right
literally
here.
like if we could like tear this wall down, you would see his house right there.
Yeah.
He's an awful shitbag. He's just a sack of shit.
Just a worthless piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His name is Darren. Like that's such a horrible. Hey, I'm Darren. Yeah, he's awful. He's this bald, fat, just middle-aged, really sad dad. And I hope he's listening because the windows are open. And I hope you hear me, Darren. Fucking drunk.
But tell this. He just gives
off these creepy he's like, every time I come outside, he always finds an excuse to like also come outside.
Yeah.
So he'll like bring his dog out and he's like, hey, no, come here, girl. And then she'll like go in my yard and I'm like, hey, like what's up, Darren? And he's like, hey. And I'm like, dude, what? Like, get the fuck out of my yard. Like,
What dad has beef with?
I know.
some,
I'm like, why are you mad at me
teenage
for
kid?
coming in my grass? Like, and every time, like, I will be smoking on my back deck, and he'll just like peer over. He's like with his beady little rat eyes. He'll be like, he's like, what you smoking over there?
Dairy cow eyes.
I was smoking with all my friends, and he's like, hey, he's like, Devin, come here for a second. And I was like, yeah, what's up? And I like brought the blunt over. I was like,
Bloat in his face.
burns his eyes. He's like, what are you smoking up there? And I was like, crack. No, but I was like, weed. I was like, you want a hit? Like, I offered him the blunt. He's like, nah. He's like, I'm good.
Literally, he's craving weed.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, no, I would.
I probably shouldn't. Should I? I don't know.
Well, my job would fire me, but. Okay, just blow it in my mouth. Thank you. So anyway, I like my new thing is I will blow Darren a kiss.
Yeah.
Every time I see him, because I did it one time and he got so mad. And like, I love finding things that make people mad.
Yeah.
Because like it's so stupid. Something as dumb as like blowing them a kiss.
Yeah.
And so
People shouldn't be rattled that easy.
right. And so he was coming out on his driveway and I was mowing my grass. And every time I cut the grass, he always comes outside because
Right.
my grass is like up against his driveway. And he always looks at the driveway because there'll be like grass clippings on it.
Yeah.
And he's like, and I'm like, yes, I'm going to fucking sweep it up. Like, Jesus, go inside. And so he was getting his mail. And I was like, hey, Darren, like, what's up? And he was like, and I was like, oh, okay. And then
Just
he
makes
was,
an angry face.
yeah,
Like,
he's like, and so he was getting ready to go back inside. And he looked at me and I was like, love you, Darren. Like, have a good day. And
like just to be funny.
yeah,
just to
just
fuck
be
with
fun.
them.
Yeah, just to fuck with him. And he was like, he like did a double take. And he's like, we got a problem, man?
Literally thinking like, am I about to fucking throw down?
Yeah,
with
he's
this
like, who the fuck?
18-year-old kid.
He's like, we got a problem, man? He like came up in my grass when I was running my mower. Like I literally could have chopped his feet off. And he's just like in my lawn. And I'm like, I'm trying to cut grass here. And he's like, we got a problem, man? And I was like, Darren, no. I was like, I was just giving you a French hello. He's like, what? And I was like, a French hello, Darren. I was like, you never been in France? I was like, it's beautiful. You would love it there. He's like, well, I don't want to go to France. He's like, I want to go inside. And I was like, you were on the way to do that. I was
France
like,
is better than inside.
well, maybe you should get outside more, Darren. France is gorgeous.
He's outside all the time maintaining his fucking
Fun-
grill.
Yeah, just cleaning his
patio.
grill.
Just
shitting
listening
on his
to
grill.
AC/DC.
He's always he gave me a fucking CD and it was like Iron Maiden and he's like, tell your mom that you can play as loud as you want. And I was like, I'm not gonna tell her that. And
Is it like a Daughtry CD?
he actually gave me his porno.
Oh god, that'd be so weird.
And so I was like, no. I was like, we don't have a problem. I was like, no. And so he was like, good. He was like, don't do that again. And I was like, all right, like, have a good day. And so he goes inside. And then the next day, I see him again. So, of course, I'm going to do it again. There's no way I'm not going to blow him another kiss.
Yeah.
Just because he told me not to. And so it makes me want to do it even more. And I blow him another kiss.
Once
He's like,
you know it rattles him that much, you're
Right.
just looking for the next opportunity
Exactly.
to poke the bear.
and so he's like, what the fuck, man? And I was like, damn. I was like, holy shit. He was like, I told you not to do that. And I was like, Darren. I was like, what do you think I mean by this? I was like, someone blowing you a kiss.
You know what it probably
it's only
is?
love, baby.
You know what it probably is? Is he's a dad.
Right.
He's
He was born in the
older.
70s.
He might be Republican.
Oh,
it might-
I mean,
It might be like a deeply rooted homophobic
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And he's not used to another kid
He's like
blowing him a
closeted
kiss.
gay.
Yeah, it gives him weird.
Yeah.
Makes him like feel something, and he doesn't. He
He has
doesn't know how to deal with
flashbacks
it.
to like high school when he like he was a bully and he pinned this kid up against the locker and he was like,
I want to fucking kiss you, pussy.
I'm gonna fucking fuck you, pussy.
And the kid's like, what?
Huh? And they all start bullying Darren. Darren's the gay boy.
No, I'm not.
I'm not fucking gay.
Shut up.
Shut up.
But that's probably what it is. He's probably
Right.
just doesn't.
right.
His any normal adult
would have
would
been
has a teenager blow a kiss at him, and
and he's just like bucking. He was like puffing his and just like getting up in my face.
they see it as a stupid thing, and any
like,
normal
dude,
adult
back
would just
the-
be like, like laugh and be like this stupid kid.
I need to get a tape of him actually like reacting to it because it is the funniest thing in the world. It is so funny, and he's just this bald fat dad, and like he's always shirtless with his like beer gut out.
Oh my god.
His keg belly.
Lifting 10-pound dumbbells.
Doing shake weights. But he what was I gonna say? No, he's just nuts.
I've had bad neighbor experiences.
But he's just so weird. His daughter called me the other night and was like, "Hey, like, do you know where Darren is? Like, we're really worried for him. Like, we haven't heard from him." And I'm like, "Why are you calling me? You act like I'm friends with him." I was like, "I fucking hate your dad." She's
You're
like,
best friends. Like, you should know where he is.
You guys talk all the time. He says
You guys
he
are
loves
lovers.
you.
I see you blow him kisses.
I thought you had something.
I know something's going on.
I'm catching on, Devin. I think you have something for my dad. And I was
He's
like,
just out at the bar.
yeah, he's just like pissed drunk watching the Cowboys game. No, but
He
he's
loses to the Browns.
he's
and he just
awful. He's awful. I
Gets
hate.
blackout drunk.
He's the worst.
I had really bad neighbors in LA when me and Bree moved back. Like during the pandemic, we had like a month left on our lease at our
Right.
I go to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, and our dorm building is where we stayed for most of the year. But then pandemic hit, blah blah blah. We went home, but we had like a month left on our lease, so we got to go back and live. And then there were like still some students living there, and so like when we moved back in, we had new roommates.
Yeah.
And fucking weird, man. Bree had a girl whose name was Karen.
Karen. Oh god.
And
That's Mike Pence's wife's name.
I bet it is.
BTW.
I bet it is.
Yeah.
The most hated like woman name.
Yeah. Karen.
Is it really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Mike
makes
Mike
perfect
and
sense.
Karen.
Mikey P.
Mikey K. KP. Anyway.
Anyways.
So Karen.
Karen was like an extreme like neat freak.
Oh no.
And like to a very annoying extent. Like
right.
not like OCD, but
Right.
like
germaphobe level or
I don't like she would ask Bree if it was okay for her to enter the room every single time she entered, whether it was the living room, which was connected to.
Those are my little cousins. My cousin Angel, she'll come over to my house and she'll be like, hey, she's like, "Can I use your bathroom?" And I'm like, No, you can't. She's like, "But I," and I'm like, "Yes, of course." Like, yeah, of course. Like, why would you even have to ask me?
I mean, it's one thing to be polite, but I mean that's like a horrible example. But
no, but she's always like, "Can I have?" She's like, "Do you have anything to drink?" And I'm like, "No." Like I always.
No.
Yeah, I think we just ran
We
out
don't
of
really drink stuff here.
We kind of just recycle our urine. But
We're drinking water because it's still sober October.
shout out water.
Oh my god, dude! How far into sober October are we?
It's the 12th, so
Jesus.
12 days.
Halfway through.
Not even halfway through.
God, I want to go back to crack,
Fuck, I want my crack pen.
dude. I miss my crack pipe.
I want to do ketamine again. Get fucked up with those horses in the stable.
Man, no, it's been nice.
My nose is itching for some coke.
I had a weird dream. Did I tell you about my weird dream?
No.
You were in an IMAX theater with my mom, and my mom
Holding
kept
her
asking
hostage.
questions. We were watching like Avengers,
Oh god.
and
Your mom is.
and I was like, "Mom, like shut up," and like I think you were sitting next to her, and then somebody really annoying from my high school like came into the IMAX theater and was like, "Okay," and was like clapping their hands and like starting like a conga line.
Your mom is.
And my mom was like, "Woo!" and like gets up, and I was like, guys, shut up. And even you got up and like started doing like the conga line.
Shut
I was
the
just
fuck
annoyed
up, Mary.
in the middle of like an IMAX movie.
Yeah.
And then I woke up. I was like,
I told you about my dream, where like I cheated halfway through sober October, And it was me
Oh,
like
yeah.
rolling a blunt, and I was like, no, but I couldn't, like, I was like telling myself, don't do it, and it just like I was like, oh god,
That's
But
sweet
it's-
Jabba Jabba.
that's sweet Jabberwocky.
Mm.
But it's not even like I want to smoke weed. It's just
Yeah.
like I'm bored, and I haven't been like I haven't been going through withdrawals or being like I need it, I
No.
need it. It's just like it's something to fill the time, and like
Yeah.
when I do, so now it's just like finding things to do. Like I've
Because
been,
like we could smoke and just chill and have a good conversation, but like now
chilling
when we
sober. It's
do
just
it,
like nah, I'm
if we're not podcasting and we're just sitting around talking, it feels like we're bored or like we should be doing something.
Yeah,
And not like we don't know,
and it's
how
not
to
a
still have
bad
fun.
thing. Yeah,
But it's just it was
it's definitely a change. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it was a social lubricant.
right.
It was social lube.
Social condom keeps you
It was
nice,
social birth control.
wrapped up in a nice little warm blankie.
Wait, I thought I had another neighbor story. Oh, yes. We had
Sorry,
an
I'm yawning.
No, it's
I'm
late.
not bored.
You're not?
Not yet. Just tired.
Uh,
How's the time looking?
yeah. We're 3 minutes in? 5 minutes in?
45.
35. Okay. I didn't add the numbers.
80 minutes.
Fourth podcast. I had a crazy neighbor story.
Go.
We had we had a neighbor, and I won't reveal their last name, even though I totally could, but I don't want to. They had I think a dog, like a small dog, that would like roam their backyard, like they didn't have any fences or anything like that. And another neighborhood cat, like people have cats that
Right.
can roam
Outside.
and
outdoor
go on a
cats.
bender and come back. Like they don't have to stay
Yeah,
inside.
they don't even get hungover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just tanks.
Yeah.
No, but there are cats that
They
people
don't need
have.
to sleep.
Yeah, like Lucas's cat. Lucas's cat can.
Turbo.
Turbo's the best cat. He can
Yeah.
just go out and chill outside.
Or
He doesn't-
Simon's cat, Biddy. Mr. Business.
That's what-
AKA Young Business. AKA Mr. Biddy. AKA Biddy.
I know he has more nicknames.
He's got a lot of nicknames.
That's a cool cat name.
Yeah. It's,
But anyways, this cat could
yeah, Biddy.
anyways, you guys know the cat. You know those.
you
kinds
know
of
the
cats.
cats.
But this neighborhood cat
Don't fuck with cats.
was feisty. Those cats are more feisty when
They're feisty.
they hit the streets at night. They don't.
When they're packing their gats.
Yeah.
In the streets.
They're cats. And so this cat went over
Cat gat your tongue?
went over to this very like troublesome neighbor's backyard where the
Just
little
imagine
dog
the cat
was.
with a trench coat and like a fedora. He's like, hey, sliding it. Envelope.
He's like, "You looking to get in some trouble?"
Looking to get jacked.
And just mugs his dog.
I got you fixed.
That's essentially what happened. Is this cat like clawed at the little dog
yeah.
and spooked it, and
Good.
I don't even think it injured the dog very much. And the neighbors of the dog got in touch with
A warrant.
with the cat owners,
Got in
and
touch with the cat.
and like they were like threatening to sue the family for like
Millions.
I guess
You'll be fucking penniless after what you did to my
because
dog.
your cat scratched my dog. Like they ordered.
Let me
a
talk
hit.
to you, cat.
Like they ordered like a mob hit on the dog.
They bring the cat out in like cuffs.
Yeah, cat's just like, get the fuck off me, pig.
You can't fucking touch me. Where's your proof?
Yeah, I won't fucking rat.
Do whatever you want. You can give me the chair. Brother Fry.
Long story short is the family had the cat put down
Oh my god.
because
What the
they
fuck?
literally were like, we'll sue or you put the cat down,
We'll get my cousin Sue.
and she'll put it down.
You do it yourself.
Yeah. So they're
So you
like,
just hear a gunshot
I
ring
guess-
out in the backyard.
dude, I would fight. I'd be like, fucking, I'll see you in court.
Yeah. First of all, they're animals. Like, what is it? Your dog, like,
Just imagining some like lawyer like 2 a.m. like studying this case. Like
He's like
fuck.
sweating. There's coffee stains all over the fucking
He's got
preambles.
papers everywhere.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay.
All right.
So law.
Your Honor, he's not guilty. No, fuck, that sounds stupid.
He's like so
Of
nervous
course
the
he's
night
guilty.
before.
Yeah. God, this fucking cat's getting it.
The night that this cat went out, he didn't plan on.
Your Honor, it was 3 p.m. This cat is a house cat. I think we can all attest to that.
He's like an alibi. We feed Mr. Biddy at approximately 6 p.m. every night.
There's no way his claws would have been an inch deep in that
Yeah, they have
pug's face.
like a crime scene photos
Yeah.
of like the dog scratches.
There's mugshots of the cat.
Approximately 0.0001 centimeters in diameter.
Your Honor, can we get some claw lengths? Objection. From the way I look at it, this dog was asking for it.
They fucking the dog gets like
The dog
charged
gets
with-
hit
with like
in the courtroom. They
with
hire a guy
framing.
to kill the dog so he
Yeah.
won't talk.
God, that's a movie right there.
Yeah, no. That's Milo and Otis too. Dog jail.
It's Clifford the big red dog. It's the fucking
It's
life
a fucking
sentence.
chair.
Clifford the big pink dog.
But love Cliff.
Fuck Clifford.
What if that was his street name? Yo, Cliff. What you think you're doing, Cliff?
He's trying to smoke this Cliff. This Cliff bar.
We just picked up new Cliff bars. Almond butter. Super good.
No more natural preservatives. I can't do the
They're
accent.
doing like GMO free. I don't know. It's like really good.
I know you have a nut allergy, but
But come on, Holmes. This shit fire. You're not going to try that fucking bar?
Devin, you got hired at Target today.
I got hired at Target. Seasonal employee.
About to be the hottest cashier
I know.
at Target.
They're going to redo Alex from Target, but Devin from Target.
Yeah,
It'll just be me shirtless on the cashier.
just like super pissed off, like
What?
scanning groceries.
Boop. Hate my job. Boop. Kill me.
Boop. Fuck you. Boop.
Boop. Why would you buy this?
Boop. You want me to return this right now?
But
You better
yeah,
hold
I'm
on to this
excited.
job.
I'm excited. They're very competitive. I'm leaving Firebird, sadly.
I'm taking my talents to Target.
I'm flying high.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the restaurant industry, we've taken a major hit due to COVID. I'm not making the tips I was. I'm not half the man I was.
Yeah, you're making like
I'm making.
Chinese factory worker wages
Literally.
minus tips. It's like what, $2?
I feel like
an
like
hour?
Bangladesh. Yeah, I'm making like $2.50 an hour plus tips,
Yeah.
which is shit. So it's not worth it, and like the amount of work I do, I would be making so much more hourly. And plus, it's like like I don't have to be like, all right, like I lost a ton of money this night. I need to pick up an extra shift to make up for it.
Yeah.
Because that's sometimes what I'll have to do, and it's like I don't want to do that. Like I know if I go in for 4 days, I'm gonna be making this much money.
Mm.
It's just nice. It's nice. It's security, you know.
I gotta get a job too. My candle business is not getting off the ground
Yeah,
like I thought it
dude.
would.
We need more wax makers.
And the people at Yankee Candle, they're fucking brutal. It's a cutthroat business, the candle.
Well, I mean,
I burn and so does my products.
yeah. Well, I mean, they're not. Yankee Candle isn't the middleman anymore. They're not picking up.
They're top dog. They're big.
Yeah, they're
Fortune
monopolizing
500 corporate company.
companies. Yeah, they're in school systems.
Yeah.
Kids are running these shit on the street. Kids are pushing Yankees like nobody's business.
Kids are running Yankees under the table in the back alleys.
Kids are huffing Yankees in the fucking locker rooms. It's a disease.
They're like, what is this? What is this?
Oh, is that?
Is that Ocean Breeze?
Oh my God, is that pine? Is that Christmas cookies? Yeah,
I mean,
but-
that's basically what like weed strains are named.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. But yeah, jobs they're great.
Yeah.
I'm just sick of working.
Jobs are not great.
No, they're not. Everyone should just quit. Imagine if the whole world went on strike. Forget about it. Forget about it.
What if people were just like generous with like what they buy? Like, I'm not gonna buy like too much. I'm not gonna hoard,
Right.
but like money
Yeah,
doesn't exist.
Exactly. I think there needs to be like a national week off for everyone.
Dude, the economy would plummet.
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 Hey, Plummet. Nurse Plummet. Nurse, you need to plummet.
I could babysit. Oh, that's the other thing we wanted to talk about.
I could baby watch.
Because, dude, so like,
Sitting on babies?
well, not like baby. Nobody ever like babies. People like toddler sit. Excuse you.
Excuse me.
Nobody ever babysits.
Right. Yeah.
Nobody's like, yeah, I need a
I need you
16-year-old to watch my,
baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6-month-old infant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally, yeah, because you get maternity leave. And most
Yeah.
moms, they don't want to, you got to build that connection with your baby.
Yeah.
You got to get your
Mama
baby.
got to be home.
Mama got to be cooking.
But babysitting is good money.
Good cash.
If you find the right family,
Family.
that got a little extra doubt.
Like the Wayne family.
Batman's babysitter.
It's just Alfred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alfred logging into care.com. He's like, so I charge about $500 an hour.
My rate is very reasonable.
Oh, yeah, he's British.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
last name's Pennyworth, but I'm worth more than a penny.
But I do more than a penny's worth.
That's good. That one was better.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I want to babysit because I know a lot of other jobs can be repetitive. You go in, you do.
Kids are new every day.
Yeah, but which can be exhausting, but also for people like me and you, where you like having shit to talk about. Like, you go to the same job, you do the same shit every day, you might not have anything to talk about, and that'll feel bland and repetitive. But
in the restaurant, I would disagree with that only slightly.
Well,
only because
yeah, you
like
have new
customers every day. Like sometimes parents, they'll like tell their kids like, "Hey, I'm going to the bathroom," and then the kids will like go outside and wait for them, and it's like little kids, and it's so funny because it's them like leaving the table, and it looks like they were the only ones there eating, and then I'm like, "All right, good night, guys. Like, thanks for coming in," and it's just like they're like, "All right, bye."
the kid just takes a beer. And
Yeah.
he's like,
Can you just bag this up?
yeah, we just get the check, man. Thanks.
Yeah, no, it's been a rough week. You can't smoke in here. Shut the fuck up. Puts it out on my
Shut the
arm.
fuck up. I'm 6.
I'm 7.5.
I'm
Asshole.
7.75. But I
I'm
want
8.
kids because I used to be a children's swim instructor,
Children's therapist.
and
The
That-
youngest therapist ever.
that was me.
You. Youngest swim instructor ever.
Yeah, I taught babies how to swim.
I dunked babies underwater.
I did. It was really scary because when they're babies, like the parents have to be in the
like
in there
but
with
they're
them.
like behind glass, right?
Well, yeah, those are the older kids, and
Oh, okay.
there's like a seating area, and they can just sit and like stare at you, and then I have to like, deal with these difficult kids. But also, yeah, that's the most intimidating part is like
Staring at
the parents are staring, making sure you're doing good, making sure their kid is doing good. And a very essential part of teaching a kid how to swim is making sure that they're comfortable underwater, so that when they get older, they're they're not the kids that are
afraid. Yeah.
and like holding their nose. They can just.
Yeah. Fuck those kids. Want
But-
to go shut my nose.
I mean, some kids can't afford, like, these were all rich kids because
Right.
it was
Oh, yeah.
a very expensive swim school.
What was it called? Guppy school?
Goldfish swim school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same diff.
Yeah. But yeah, I would have to dunk these kids underwater and hold them there for like 10, 15 seconds. Because I can't be
15
like,
minutes.
yeah, just bubbles stop coming to the top.
It's only been 2 minutes, buddy.
No, because yeah, you can't hold them under there for 2 seconds. And then like
The
great.
parents are just banging on. Jonathan!
But that's what I do. I'm like spinning them and like holding them like, okay, like here we go, Madeline, and then I
Here we
dunk
go.
her. What the fuck's her name?
Who are you again?
Doesn't matter. And then but I like dunk them, and then I'm like
That's not what I'm getting paid for.
making eye contact with their parent as I'm just like and then
So intimidating.
bring them up. Just behead them.
Say goodnight.
That's so dark.
Want to swim with the fishes?
But like kids are so adorable and they're so funny.
Yeah.
And
They're just so uncensored. They don't know, like, they can't read a room, so they just say whatever the fuck is on their mind. And it's great, because, who was I talking? There was this author, and he was like, oh my god, what's his name? I think it was...
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. But anyway, he was talking about, like, how he loves letting little kids read his stories, because they're the most honest and brutal with them, and they're just like, yeah, I didn't really like that, or like, you could change this, like
George R.R. Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really like it, and
well, I just thought Arya's arc was shit. I mean,
okay, yeah, I see.
yeah, like a 3,000-page manuscript given it to 8-year-olds.
My God.
So what'd you think of The Winds of Winter?
I don't know. You were really rushing it in the later chapters.
I was just like, what are you doing, George?
Do you have any interesting stories from, like, kids that will say things and you're like, because kids will say dumb things because they don't know shit and they're fucking stupid, but kids also will say things because they have a very interesting perspective.
Right. I don't really hang out with little kids as much. I don't think I get enough time with children.
All my friends are little kids.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. My little cousin's kind of crazy. I spent 2 weeks with my aunt in Vermont.
Yeah.
Aunt in Vermont. And my little cousin David, he's fucking crazy. He would draw pictures of him like decapitating his mom, or like stabbing her, or like just doing all these demented shit to her.
I wonder, like, that's not like a phase
I was like,
kids go through.
Yeah, and like his dad made him like a little wooden sword, and he would like whoop the fuck out of his dog, like Marley, and Marley would be like, "Arr, arr," and my Aunt Jessie's like, David, like, don't do that. Marley's a friend. Marley is a friend. She's like, come here, pet And he's like, no. He's like, I hate you. I was like,
I want Marley's head on a spike.
I want him dead.
That's terrifying.
I know.
And there's no way any doctors are like, oh my God, yeah, no, like all kids do this. Like they always draw pictures of them beheading their parents.
Yeah, and she had to like hold him back from preschool because like he was so violent and would like beat up the other kids.
It's like Freud saying like, yeah, everyone wants to fuck their mom.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking Freud.
Is that what he said?
Freudian slip?
He slipped?
That's so loud. I'm sorry I did that. I just like messing with things. I feel like my hands are...
This is our first podcast where we're not holding.
I know. My hands have just been on my thighs.
You can do anything. You can do anything.
I could be holding a gun.
Hey, welcome back to Flop Sweat. I was babysitting these kids one time, and they were watching Tangled.
Tanked.
I was like, I watch conspiracy theories all the time, and I had been watching just like conspiracy theories about like Disney movies and how like Tarzan is the long lost brother of like
Anna and Elsa.
Yeah. And so like I started telling them about that, and they were in like, one was in kindergarten, one was in 4th grade.
And the other was a senior in high school.
And he was like super chill. No, and the 4th grader was a lot smarter and more responsible, almost more responsible than me.
Right.
And the kindergartner had a very...
He's like, hey, you forgot to shut the stove off. Shut the fuck up. Eat your pizza rolls.
He's just like, what? I'm doing my taxes. No. He...
what was it? Glasses?
Yeah, that was his monocle that he took off.
How do you have to take that off to look at
reading
you?
Because he's a one-eyed kid. No. It's such a stupid joke.
Yeah?
What? I'm wired in.
Anyway.
But yeah, I was babysitting them, and I was talking to them about conspiracy theories and the Disney one that I just told you about. And and I was like, do you guys know what a conspiracy theory is? And the littlest kid, the kindergartner, was like, conspiracy theories? Like, you mean like ghosts? And I was like, kind of. I was like, yeah, like...
You mean like ghost?
Yeah.
Wow, you nailed it. Yeah,
I mean, yes, like, that's what I meant.
that's exactly what I wanted to talk about. That's perfect. Yeah, no, ghost.
No, I was like, for a kindergartner, I was like, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's not really it's not like a conspiracy. We're conspiring against ghosts.
So I've got a theory.
So hear me out. I know it's crazy.
Ghosts.
I want to pitch this. Ghost. I know. Just
Like, no.
I know. God,
Man. But
I have to
I
take
was
it to the
like-
drawing board.
I was like, kind of. And I was like, yeah, ghosts are, people that used to be living and but like they still like their spirit kind of like is still among us.
It's left their body.
Yeah, I was like, I mean,
Yeah.
how do you
Explain
explain
a ghost.
ghost to a kindergartner? I mean,
that barely even knows what death or living is.
or conspiracy theories.
Series, yeah.
He was kind of already grasping it, but so I was explaining what a ghost was, and he was like, "So does that mean God is a ghost?" And I was like,
Wow.
and literally, I was like, "Fuck!"
Oh my god.
That shit hit deep. I was just like, I
gotta sort some things out. You like drive through a church.
don't shut up. Don't ask about God.
Just shut up real quick.
But I was like, he was like, "Is God a ghost?" And I was like,
Fuck.
I was like, I guess so. And they're like,
I gotta sort some things out.
and they're talking to me, and they're like freaked out by the idea of God because they're freaked out by the idea of ghosts.
Right.
And they're like, so does that mean God's like all around me and like looking at me? And then I was
Touching
like,
me?
and like watching me all the time. And I was like, yeah, I think so. And like they brought up their grandparents too.
That makes
and they're
sense.
Like, I think grandma, grandpa, or I think grandma, papa, or whatever,
Yeah.
these white kids call their
Grammy Papa.
nanny and toot-toots or some shit. Yeah.
Nanny and Poopa.
Yeah. Nanny and poo-poo.
Nanny
Poopa.
and shit.
I've met a poopa. I've met somebody's poopa.
Poopa.
Yeah. But yeah, they're like, so is
Beba.
Gammy and Poopa ghosts too? Are they God?
They ghost too?
And so then they were comparing like God to like just people that have already died. And then I was like, I mean,
Isaac Newton.
because there's still like spirits that like are among us
Yeah.
and technically watching us all the time.
Right.
And just like their perspective of like,
So Santa's
well,
my God.
Santa's alive.
Devin, come on.
And that's not even a theory, so we don't even have to talk about that.
That's indisputable. Let's just cut the show there, I think.
You know what?
I gotta go.
But yeah. So
Yeah.
but he brought up another interesting point too, where he was like, so if God's always looking down on me, that's not that bad because if I'm in an airplane, he just sees the top of my head. And I went,
Why just an airplane? What about sitting in your living room?
because he's thinking when I'm in an airplane in the sky, I'm close to heaven,
Right.
he thinks. So when God's looking down on him, he's literally thinking like bird's eye view, and I guess looking through the
top of the
top of the frame of the aircraft.
Yeah.
And just sees like the top of his head.
This bald spot.
But like that was such an interesting
Yeah.
thought that's what a kindergartner's belief of like
Ghost God.
ghosts and
Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
crazy.
he's like that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
God he sees me in the shower? He sees me when I sleep?
I'm kind of freaked the fuck out right now.
Hold the fuck up.
Wait, shut the fuck up. You mean he's always watching?
God sees me rip lines off the Bible?
Did God see me cut the Bible?
God saw me beat the shit out of that homeless man.
Did God see
I'd
me?
be like, I mean, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. But yeah.
That's
Lucas,
crazy.
you got that
What's the time at?
USB port thing?
We're an hour in. I think we're at a good stopping point.
Yeah,
Do
we
want to
can
do one more thing.
Yeah, we can go a little bit longer.
All right, we have 2 questions.
The other topics we want to talk about were painful poops and
Yeah.
mind-boggling questions.
All
Yeah.
right. Painful poops.
Everybody's had them.
Yeah, nothing crazy. I don't know. Also, to our viewers, I don't want you to start thinking that Keegan is a fiender or he
I'm not a fiender.
a fiender or he likes nicotine because he doesn't.
It's gross, dude.
Give it to me. No, I can't.
Just beat it with a hammer on the table.
No, but it smells great.
That's the only reason I do it.
To make my breath smell. To make my breath beautiful.
I got a mind boggler for you.
Okay, hit me.
This is what we wrote down. First of all, I googled mind-boggling questions, and there were some really funny ones.
So funny.
That weren't that like they were just like they could be answered with science.
Right.
It was like really dumb ones, like do woodpeckers get headaches? Like a woodpecker does what woodpeckers do, and he's like, "Fuck, man,
Oh
like,
God, my
you guys have
migraine. No, I think I need to eat.
I think I'm just hangry." No, but this was a mind-boggling question. It says, so when you're thinking, you can hear your own voice?
Yeah,
Which
your subconscious.
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird to hear our voice, like, very condensed in the headphones. But
You want to you want to know what I'm thinking?
What?
Saying in my head, saying, "Fuck you, Keegan. Fuck you. Fuck you."
shut the fuck up, stop talking.
Get on with the question.
Wrap up the fucking podcast.
I want to go home.
So when you're thinking, you can hear your own voice.
Yeah.
What do people who are born deaf hear in their heads? And that's also a little bit
Mean.
ableist.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, deaf people just don't talk. They can't talk.
Hey, no, I'm not deaf.
I mean, we don't have to do the deaf person
No,
voice
we shouldn't.
because it's pretty fucked up.
Right, it is.
And we did it last podcast making fun of Helen Keller, but that's Helen Keller. She's a comedy.
right,
Fuck
right,
her.
right.
And she's a
Um,
cunt.
And she's a comedian, so
Yeah, she can take it.
Yeah,
She can dish it. She can take it.
exactly. And she gave us that material to use.
Right,
She
yeah.
said she was fine, so
She gave us the rights.
she signed it over.
But I'm assuming deaf people just they don't hear like sign language in their head. So I guess that's the answer.
I don't even know. Yeah, it would just be like,
They just hear like thoughts. I don't know.
I'm thinking.
Also, mind your business.
Yeah, mind bogglers.
Fuck you.
Who has the fucking nerve to
But this
write
is a
that?
mind boggler. Why is there Braille at the drive-through ATM?
Yeah. Because for some people who don't know, Braille's for blind people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dots
that's-
lingo.
That's pretty serious. And blind people can't drive, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And we're
Also-
gonna get to the place where they can.
Yeah.
But
Also,
not
you can't
right
like
now.
write in Braille, can you? Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't feel
yeah.
dots.
You can write in Braille.
How?
I don't know. They probably have like special paper where they get like a thing and like poke little. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna claim to know. But
Because blind people, because they're assuming blind people are like,
Blind
they're
people.
not driving. No blind person's like rolling up. Also, blind people don't have their eyes closed. That's how a blind person would drive too. But and then they're like, yeah, I'm just trying to deposit.
yeah, but they wait. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to count their money. They wouldn't know how much they're depositing.
They're like 1, 2, 3. This is 400. It's like $5.
Oh my god,
Fuck.
it's so funny.
And
Yeah.
they're like, okay.
Yeah, we'll just put it in your checking.
They just drop it out of the car and they drive away. There's just somebody outside of
Just
the
roll their window down
that,
and
like-
just throw change at the wall.
bounces off. Oh.
They're like, "Hello."
They just speed off and hit the pole.
Yeah,
SunTrust
They have, like, a
security comes out.
concussion. Yeah. There's blood.
The
all
fuck is going on?
Who the fuck hit me?
Throwing pennies out the window.
Fuck you.
Oh god. Damn.
Yeah. But
Damn.
well, damn.
Zam.
Damn, Ziggy.
Zam, Zeddy.
You looking damn zick, Zaddy.
Zam, Zeddy. You're just looking zud.
Looking real zud in that zoot, Zaddy. Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh.
Zam, Zeddy. Zimmy, Zed, Zick.
Somebody zick says you zick.
Suck me, Zaddy.
Send me sob and sag.
Zuck me, Zuckerberg.
I'm feeling lightheaded. I'm feeling good though. And I think that was a solid cast.
Dude.
Solid pod.
Smooth potty.
I think that was the cleanest potty we did.
Cranked out a potty. Hopefully our mics won't
Yeah.
cut out this time. Sorry about the last
Exactly.
episode.
But yeah, I think we're gonna end it there. Thank
Yeah.
you guys so much for listening.
Yeah.
It's been a great show. It's been a
Uh,
great time talking with you, Keegan.
Yeah.
So yeah. Thank you guys.
This has been a great one, and yeah, this is the Flop Sweat Podcast. I'm Keegan Manning.
I'm Devin Gatto. Good night, everyone.
Thank you guys for listening.
Bye.